This is authorized U.S. Magistrate Stanley Secret on 18C2. Let's play some phone calls.
So, Missy, if you call in one more time about Trump murdering you, I'll charge you with telephone misuse. Have a nice day.
You too.
Now this is a law enforcement agency, Hagerstown Police Department, claiming Trump murdering me, mind you. Now let's go further.
Enforcement agency saying if I call one more time about Trump murdering me. Play some phone calls.
Well, I'm looking for my... So, Missy, if you call in one more time about Trump murdering you, I'll charge you with telephone misuse. Have a nice day.
You too. Now this is a law enforcement agency saying if I call one more time about Trump murdering me.
Now that's one call. But then we have other calls where, let's see.
So, Missy, if you call in one more time about Trump murdering you, I'll charge you with telephone misuse. Have a nice day.
You too. To Farrell Howe or Gina Grow for prosecution of the individuals within. And yes, you can check out my YouTube, Matthew Secret, at YouTube.com. All right, sir. Have a good day. Bye.
That was Secret Service.
And this is the U.S. Marshals. And go ahead and start executing. I've already sent the DA list to your internal affairs, and it's not going to go away. And like I said, I've got to record a phone conversation with the U.S. prosecutor for the Northern District of West Virginia, saying that it has to be executed. What can I do for you, sir? You all can do your job and take Dana Janelle and John B. Wright into custody. All right, we're on our way. Thank you.
And that's U.S. Marshals on the way, mind you. I love these calls.
3 new messages. First new message from phone number 202-717-5191. Received April 7th at 3:11 p.m. Hello, my name is Angela Garcia with the Administrative Office of the United States Courts, and I was returning a phone call that came into our agency today. If I have the correct number, if you'd like to give me a call, I would appreciate it. My area code 202-502-1573, and that will roll over to a cell phone, so you'll know you still have the right place. My name again is Angela Garcia. I'm with the Administrative Office of the United States Courts in Washington, D.C., and my direct desk number is 202-502-1573. Thank you. Bye-bye.
And that was Angela Garcia, the United States Administration of Courts. Really, mind you, once the lawmakers do get in office, I'm sure they'll have a field day with that. But even this.
Okay, so you said that you had contacted someone regarding President Trump.
No, that's what they said in the phone call. I never once contacted them about that.
Okay, and the Secret Service, what were they talking with you about?
They took my phone number and noted that the Hagerstown Police, which is law enforcement, was claiming this.
Okay, so this is something that's going on between the Secret Service and the Hedgesville Police. That's right?
Hagerstown Police.
Hagerstown Police, right? I apologize. I'm sorry. Okay. So what are you trying to report at this point?
And again, that was...
Here's facts. Trump, I don't believe that you are trying to murder me like the Hagerstown Police, a law enforcement agency, is claiming, as y'all heard in this video. However, do I believe that the Bureau of Investigations is trying to make 18C2 go away? Well, yes, because their prize agents, John B. Wright and Dana Janelle, is involved. Now, Angela Caesar, really? And as far as this here coronavirus, I don't believe it's coronavirus. I believe it is the 5 gigabytes that they're transmitting around the world. That's why the virus is supposedly showing up in places they thought it wasn't showing up. And again, you know, people here now is blowing up my phone, trying to interrupt, because, well, that's how popular I am. You know, I am Matthew Siegfried, and I was brought back on May the 8th of 2003 to do God's work, Trump. And you're right, Matthew 5:10. God only chooses his best soldiers to fight. You're a businessman. I'm Matthew. I do God's will. Y'all need to cut that data back to 4 gigs. It's going to kill a lot more people, and it's going to go around the world. As is written, you know, it is what it is. Read your all's Bibles. Read the book of Revelations. Read the book of Romans. For judgment is upon a lot of us. And to those of you who want to send donations to help my cause, it's 136 Broadway, Courtroom 2WR, Hagerstown, Maryland. Because you will know that the money that you give me, I will use to help others who need help. Unlike East Coast Management, who actually charges a fraudulent embezzlement fee of convenience fee when people pay their rent during these times, which I'm sure Larry Hogan would love to get a hold of that evidence. Fact of the matter is, Maryland lease law says you cannot charge people to pay their rent. Tell East Coast that. And I love my snitches. You know, I mean, here's people telling me, well, we had to make the tax on you over your videos because if we didn't, we wouldn't get our kid back. They're not telling me that. They was telling the other young lady here that's got a kid here. And I overheard the conversation. Like my snitch downstairs. I mean, he's my favorite snitch, Ray Faith. I mean, him and his old lady's always arguing and pointing out, you know, how he got paid $2,000 to take and use an LG tribute phone to hack my accounts. Now, prove that isn't true, Ray. You can't. You know it. It is what it is. You know, more people can access YouTube than they can Facebook. And my YouTube videos get a lot more views than my Facebook videos ever did. Fact of the matter is, God's children, it's the 5 gigabytes that they're broadcasting that's actually creating this virus that's killing people. And that's why they're having issues finding a way to cure it and stop it. That's why people who's wearing the rubber gloves and the masks are still getting the virus. Because it's from the radio waves bombarding people's bodies, causing a breakdown of the immune system and the infections that is being known as the coronavirus. Hell, we have a cat mummified by the buller here at 136 Broadway. That's been there, I don't know, ask maintenance. Fact of the matter is, Judgment Day's coming. And Trump, you're not the soldier God chose. I am. You want people to vote for you? You need to be showing up with Mr. Justice at 136 Broadway and expediting my clemency and compensation, since it's apparent that, well, Roberts decided to pick up the warrant. But he can't dismiss that warrant. He can't do nothing with that warrant until that restitution is met under Federal Criminal Rule Procedure in Section 501 of the U.S. Codes. You might want to read that one. Well, that's all for this episode of Divorce for Grandchildren. And one more thing. Al Bundy, you ain't got nothing on me. And Peggy Bundy, you ain't got nothing on my B-Rabbit. Which, if y'all go through my videos, you will see I got a third-party witness to these terroristic acts by the Bureau of Investigations. Which, you know, yeah, under law, since they are the defendants in my case, technically I can't communicate with them. However, technically their agent can't be living at 134 Broadway. They're violating the rules right there. They need to remove their agents off of Broadway. So, you know, and just like I told the FBI, Once the restitution is met, then you might have a chance to be able to get something on me. Not until then. Because I'm a federal judge and I'm over you. Now, the U.S. Marshal said they're en route, and that was a couple of days ago, and I understand due process. What are you going to do about the faith down here in 1WR and up there in 3ER? You know, they really snitched you all out and threw you underneath the school bus. You know, because they talk too loud. And I recorded their conversations. I'm not going to put those on YouTube, though. They have a high-pitched voice. Didn't you learn, Trump, out of all your business experiences? Loose lips sink ships. That's the thing about Germans. We don't talk about how we get our information. Just prove it isn't so. Prove that they didn't have to go to court on the state taking their child over testing positive for drugs. And state and federal resources wasn't used to get that child back as payment. Prove that one.